teams ranked in the top 15 in Class AA go head-to-head at Plymouth Ice Center as the Blake Bears come on to take on the Wayzata Trojans. From the pick, it's John Jacobson and Dan Fickett on CCX tonight. Dan, these teams don't play in the same conference, but they do play in the same section, 6AA. So this is an important game for section tournament seeding purposes, and the section tournaments are only 3 weeks away now.
That's right. Season's coming to an end. These all become big games now, and Blake, they're going the wrong direction right now, John. They're 3-5 in their last 8, having trouble scoring. They were averaging 3 goals. Now they're down to about 1 goal a game. So they got to pick it up a little bit. Wayzata 5-1, rolling, had a little trouble in the beginning, losing to the Dinah Maple Grove, but they're right back on track again.
Hey, at this point, you want to be healthy, which Blake isn't right now, and Wayzata wants to be playing their both teams. But Wayzata really making it a point to play their best hockey at the end of the season.
Well, you still got time to peak if you're Blake. You just got to get people healthy. You know, they're missing their leading scorer tonight, and that's big because she's 3 points a night. So you got to make it up somewhere. So they're a good, solid team. They're building. They've got 9 freshmen and sophomores playing, though, regular time with at least 10 games. It's going to be tough for them to build it, but now's the time to learn. Wayzata, they feel they're in cruise control right now, ready for the run to the sections.
As Dan mentioned, the Bears without their top scorer, Ellie Morrison, tonight. So their second leading scorer and one of their captains really going to need to step up, and that's Susie Higuchi.
The diminutive one. She's a captain. She's small. She's got 13 goals, 15 assists. She's got a power play goal, and she's got a short-handed goal. So she's playing both ends on both the power play and penalty kill. She's an energizer bunny.
And for Wayzata, a 4-year varsity player is senior defenseman Sammy Hackley.
6 goals, 10 assists, 3 power play goals. The quarterback. She is the quarterback of this team. She's aggressive, competitive. She'll go up and down the ice. She's going to be fun to watch tonight.
Should be a good one here tonight. Blake and Wayzata, section tournament on the horizon here for both of these teams. The Bears and the Trojans live on CCX right after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. Not a very pleasant Thursday night outside, but inside. We're ready for some good girls hockey tonight on CCX. Wayzata coming into tonight's game, a record of 13-6-1, ranked 9th in the state in Class AA in the Let's Play Hockey rankings. Blake 9-7-0, and they are ranked number 13 this year. Starting goalies tonight, starting with the Bears, Molly Haig, a senior. There's her record, 2.46 goals against average. Good numbers, Dan, with the GAA and the save percentage.
Yeah, you consider a 4-4 record. She's got a shutout in that save percentage. She's doing okay. They've had not been able to score, which has really hurt them recently, and that's why you see a record like that with the goalie.
For Wayzata, one of the top goaltenders in the state. Matter of fact, a finalist for Senior Goalie of the Year this year in the class of 2022. Annika Lavender going to St. Michael's in Vermont, new Division I program. Those are her numbers. Look at that, goals against average 1.67 and a save percentage of .920 and 6 shutouts for the senior.
6 shutouts, 6 shutouts, 6 shutouts. That kind of stands out at you. Good size. She's quick and
has got a good opportunity. And I'll tell you what, any fledgling college program wants to have a good goalie. They're going to get one with Miss Lavender. She's outstanding.
Yeah, that's a great way to build a program, right? Get a good goaltender and work from there.
You bet. Some
really good hockey players and seniors. There's Sammy Hackley we talked about in our pregame. She's going to go to St. Ben's next year. Dan played lacrosse and hockey and enjoyed her older sister Addie, who's up there right now. Played in this Wayzata program.
Isn't that fun? You get to play with your sister and you get to play two sports that you love. You don't get to do that in college too much.
We'll take another break and then we'll come back and drop the puck. First period coming up on CCX. Blake Wayzata girls hockey next.
My father instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country from Michoacan as a farm worker. My mother and my father had COVID early on. In order to stay safe and be around our players and my family, I took the vaccine. An hour after, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I provide my best. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
First generation.
Blake Wayzata girls hockey about to drop the puck here at the Plymouth Ice Center. John Jacobson, Dan Ficken. Our head coaches for Blake, a first-year head coach at Blake. Christy King was the head coach at Centennial, spent some time collegiate hockey at St. Thomas, and now works in the Blake Athletic Department and their first-year head coach. Working through some injuries, as we talked about, illness, but she's a really good hockey coach, Dan, and she'll have this program competing, if not this year, certainly in years to come. And there's Taylor Williamson, third-year head coach. Both of these players, coaches, outstanding players in their prep careers. Taylor, a great player at Edina, a little bit younger than Christy, and her dad, Dean, there to the right, is an assistant coach. And he was the Wayzata boys coach back in the 90s for a while, assisting his daughter here on a good coaching staff for the Trojans.
I tell you, there's nothing more fun. I got a chance to coach with my daughter too, and it's a fun time and a great thing, and help her get started in her high school career. And she's done a fantastic job with the Trojans. And Miss King, well, welcome to Blake Bears hockey. And it's a perennial powerhouse, and they might be doing a little reloading this year, but she's got some talent. So I expect to see that tonight.
Well, and you look at the roster, they got a couple seniors, but a lot of underclassmen, big junior class. So you expect that they got a chance definitely to compete in 2023 as well. We are underway. Blake in blue, Wayzata in the gold. Possession down in the Trojan zone. And onto the stick. Now Sammy Hackley trying to clear it up the boards. Blake keeping it in and dumping it back down to the corner. Taken there by Allison Peters. Pass ahead and too far to the icing on the opening shift for Wayzata.
It's interesting, both these teams are in the same section. It's a bit of a rivalry game, John. They play each other every year. I mean, they take each other serious, and there's a few girls on Blake that could have gone to Wayzata. But it's always an exciting game when these teams play. They can skate, they can play the game, and then you always get a good, solid performance.
Clean face-off win for Blake. Shot from the blue line. It's blocked by the skate of Julia Lindahl. Gets dumped back behind the Trojans' net and pushed to the corner. Trying to center it out in front. The Trojans cover up and don't allow Malika Shabaka the chance to center. Good fight along the boards for control of the puck. Bears pushing it And now it's Wayzata that gets it out of the zone, out to center, and taken back in by Julia Jung. It's run out of the play by Courtney Jacobs. Back comes Wayzata. Sam Matthew in, fires a shot. Out of play.
Well, Blake had a good forecheck going. There's no better offense and defense than a good forecheck there, and they really stuck it in the zone of Wayzata. They finally got out. They turned it over. In went Blake. They finally got it back out. Got a face-off in the Bear zone.
A face-off win for the Bears. Julia Blum, senior D and a captain, had the puck, got it pushed down into the Wayzata zone. Peters will skate it down there for the Trojans. Plays it off to her right to Olivia Ream, and then back behind the net for Peters. The ball along the left board, centering pass out to center ice, the neutral zone, and chipped back out by Addie Wethington of Blake. Blum with it, back behind her net. Puck thrown into the circle. Wayzata able to keep it in. They get it back behind the net. Bears get a tie up there on Mallory Coffin.
Boy.
And come out of there with the puck.
Yeah, good play by number 11, Julia Bloom, the Bear defenseman. Then she tied it up behind the net, stopped the momentum, actually came out of there with the puck, and made a good action pass to get the Bears out of the zone.
Wayzata getting the puck to center. Here's Sloan Matthews overpowering the D. Gets a shot. Fired it just wide of Haig and the Blake net. She is a danger scorer. All-time leading scorer in this program. Back come the Bears as Higuchi got spun around. Wasn't able to get a shot away. She'll go after the puck again. Excuse me, Dan.
She was trying to split the defense there. I love it.
Going for a tip in front. Right idea, couldn't get the puck all the way through to the net. Centering pass in front. Deflected to the right side and cleared down to the corner by Charlotte Opp. Good pressure there by Blake. Now Matthews clears it. It's icing on Wayzata.
Slow Matthews made a nice play there to get out of the zone for Wayzata. They've been trapped in there for a minute, and she finally took hold of it underneath and got it out. Just got it out past the blue line and gave him some relief. Nice shift by that young lady right there. She is a pest. I love the way her size, she tried to split that defense that time. Good for her.
Puck pulled all the way back down into the Blake end by Wayzata. Actually shot down there, so it's another icing on the Trojans. And we'll bring it right back to the Wayzata end. It's over 3 minutes played here in the first period.
The Trojans right now, John, are looking for the legs. They're getting thoroughly out-hustled and out-skated right now.
Clean face-off win for the Trojans. And they play it out to center ice. Turning with the puck there, Addie Wethington. She is just a 7th grader. Sister Jackie's number 20, a junior. Bears can't keep the puck in at the right point. And trying to overpower and get to the puck was Jacob. She goes down. Taken out of the play by Jackie Wethington. Clears it out to center and shot back in. Wayzata's got to tag up and get back on side. And here comes Sam Brose for Blake. Up through center ice. Brose across the blue line. Still with the puck. Lost it. High slot, shot away. A lot of traffic there. Doesn't come all the way through. And Wayzata takes it back with Ream. Puck to the middle of the ice and onto the stick of Crandall. Oh, Crandall, top of the left circle, shot away. Save made by Haig, and then the puck cleared away.
Big rebound that time, John. Can't be giving that up. There's a Wayzata player coming down the slot.
Nygaard got it into the Wayzata zone and then lost the puck as Trojans retake control. Banked off the glass. It's going to be another icing on the Trojans.
I think the key word there, my friend, is another.
Yeah.
We've had a number of those icings, and I tell you, they're getting pushed back on their heels right now. But a good play here by Crandall. Got a good shot. Now watch the rebound. Did not get in the glove count. Look who's coming down the pike there. Number 16, Annie Bergstrom, looking for that go-ahead goal.
Face-off win for the Bears, and pulled outside the zone on the pass for Blum, and they've got to reset. Addie Wethington, rink wide back to Blum, who backs up in her zone. Higuchi will flip it out ahead to Annie Fagley. Comes to the blue line, turns, fires, and steered wide by Lavender. Banked out to center ice. A plate ahead. And into the Trojan zone. Leading after Julia Jung. And the Trojans will take it back though. Out they come to center. Cutting deep and throwing the puck out front was Sam Maffey, and Lindo just a little bit too far out behind it. Now it came back. Lindo then lost it off her stick. Jung trying to clear, but only can get it to the blue line. Tries again kept in by Wayzata, thrown toward the net, but onto the stick up top. Contact along the boards, comes back out to the blue line. Wayzata keeping it in. Now the Bears will get it back. Chance now for Blake for Bros. Hackley getting back into the play and takes the puck away from her. Was beaten initially, but recovered, and now it's a 3-on-2 break for the Trojans. Pass to the middle, shot away, and that gets blocked. Good block by Blum off the shot from Jenna Britt, the freshman forward. Back comes Blake. One player back was Fagley. And plays that away. Trojans will dump and clear and ice.
A little back and forth there. Now the Bears got in a situation where they were turning the puck over in their own zone, and Wayzata, used it to his advantage. Didn't score, but got some opportunities there. But Blake coming back again is always pushing. They're being very aggressive at attacking the net in the Trojan area and making Lavender work.
Officially only one shot on net so far, Dan, but a lot of action in this first nearly 7 minutes of play. Play down in the Wayzata zone. Overskated by Matthews, but goes back for the puck. It's a pass out, missed the teammate. It's going to be yet another icing on Wayzata. Hasn't been hurt by them yet, but you don't want to be doing this all night.
Sooner or later, something's going to happen.
Right.
You can't give up that many faceoffs in your own zone, for heaven's sakes, and they'll have to adjust to it. But this is as good a situation as Coach Kidd could want, especially with the leading scorer out. They're really putting the pressure on.
Whistle will do the face-off again. Bagley and Matthews. Won by Matthews, played behind the net by Holtz. Like though, able to keep the puck in the zone. Here's Higuchi. Trying to weave through the Trojans, comes back out. This is Opp with it across the blue line, play to the left circle. Higuchi out in front, a shot away, Lavender to save the rebound try, and that one goes just wide. Best scoring chance of the night, first goal, or shot on goal for Blake. Veronica Lavender had to be on her toes there to make the stop. Trojans get it down to the Bear zone now. Puck on the boards, cleared out to center. Here's Hackley back with it for the Trojans. They'll bring it in. Drop pass at the blue line, shot away, and save made by Haig. Centering attempt, that gets broken up. Higuchi, good hustle there to break up the centering attempt.
Now we're starting to see the Trojans get their legs, John. Now they're starting to move it around and do some good forechecking, and now we're going to have an icing on the Bears. Just that one shift. It's nice to have one of the better goalies in the state in Miss Lavender. You know, she saved their bacon there in that last rush by the Bears, finally getting their first shot, and it was a dandy.
Over 9 minutes to play here in the opening period. Good hockey so far between Wayzata and Blake. And only about 2.5 weeks left in the regular season. Section play for these teams begins February 12th. A lot of teams finishing on the 4th of February. Some teams, like Blake, not until the 8th.
Well, it's nice to finally get a full year in there. We have been a few cancellations, but not like we had last year.
This year will be better, Dan, right? We said at the beginning of last calendar year, can't be worse than 2020.
Well, it already has been better, my gosh, yeah.
Top of the circle, Hackley went down. A good play by Fagley to come and kind of cut her off from the puck there. Trojans keeping the puck in the zone. On the boards, and it slips past Matthews at the point and allows the Bears to make a change. Matthews quickly back into the zone, fires a shot away and sent it wide of the net. Well, she's a dangerous one with the puck, Dan, in that area. But missed the net on that shot. Skated down off the boards by Nicole Britz. Onto the stick of Coffin. Big shot for the blue line. Rebound, they score, and it's Matthews. Sam Matthew with the shot from the blue line, and it's Matthews with her 104th career goal. School all-time leader. It's 1-0 Wayzata.
Well, she's where good goal scorers are, right in front of the net. She got down there and they moved the puck out to the point. Get up there in a quick shot. Matthews is right there putting away, and if she hadn't gotten it, Nicole Britz would have got it. So nice play there. The Blake goalie was just, she made the initial save, but then got stuck. She couldn't move back and make the save on Matthews.
Matthew gets the lone assist on the 26th of the season for Matthews. A 1-0 Wayzata. A goal coming at 9:19 in the first period. Another chance for the Trojans here. Gets blocked. And back comes Blake with it. Noguchi had a shot on net on the last rush down the ice for the Bears. They don't get that far this time. Wayzata takes over again. Shot away. And goes wide of the net off of Matthew's stick. Bears to the boards. Picked off by Wayzata. Bumped off the stick of Courtney Jacobs. Goes back for it. Jacobs coming down the slot. Still with the puck. Then bumped off of it. Has to chase it down. Gets it back. Dump it to the corner. Skating after it there is Lindahl. Pinned along the boards by Bros. And then taken by Jacobs. Jacobs pass out in front. And unable to get a shot away. There was Britt. Blake clearing it out. Hackley back forward for Wayzata. No open ice in front of her. Passes to center. Taken by Blake and shot in by Chabaclo of the Bears. Down at the corner to the right of Lavender here. 4 players tying up. There's 6 minutes to play here in the first period. Finally cleared to the front of the net, but right onto the stick of Hackley. Here comes Wayzata into the zone. It's Lindahl. Stops. Lost the puck, and the Bears get it back. Here's Jung. Junior forward ahead for the Bears. They turn with the puck back behind the Wayzata net. They get a line change, got the rest of their team on the ice. It comes out of the zone, and it's Addie Wethington with it.
Well, when you look up and see one player coming down on you as a defenseman, you go after that person and get aggressive. She took it in there and gave Blake an entire time to make an entire line change.
Wayzata keeping the puck in the Blake zone. Back out to the blue line. Firing a shot, looking for a tip with Matthews off the Stella Knight shot, but that popped in the air and harmlessly away, and back comes Abraham for Blake. She'll dump it down to the Wayzata end. Lavender leaves it back behind her net for Knight.
Well, one thing we should keep an eye on here, John, I want to watch. I've been watching Haig in the net for the Bears. She's having trouble with her glove. She's missed 2 straight up shots on that glove for some reason, and see if it'll come back to cost them.
At center ice, trying to push it forward was Nygaard of Blake. Came back into the Bears zone. Opp with it. Wayzata turns them over. Ream able to dump it back behind the net. Comes to the boards, but unable to get a stick on it there was Ava Abrahamson. Bears will flip it out to center. Hackley banks it into the Bears zone. Trojans get a partial change here. Hackley, as the Bears player went down, gets the puck, shot out in front. Haig making the save on Jacobs. Back out in front, shot away. Haig, and the rebound, they score. Julia Lindahl. Haig making the stop on Lindahl's first shot, but Lindahl stays with it and buries the rebound. It's 2-0.
Yeah, but Jacobs is the player on this shift, John Boy. She really took charge there and got the puck and moved it around. As we watch the replay, we'll see who have it and then move it. The other Trojans inside the zone, eventually ending up on the stick of Julia Lindahl. Puts away a great feed there, great shot, and Lindahl buries it on the second one. So Wayzata gets off on the gets their second goal of the evening now. It's just good, nice play.
Jacobs and Jenna Brett get the assists on the Lindahl goal. Comes at 13:29 of the first period. 6th goal of the season for Lindahl. Under 3 minutes to play now in the period. Here's Matthews. Back with control of the puck again for the Trojans. Zone able to drop it off for Matthew. Over skated in the corner. And then played back behind the Blake net. Shot away, and Haig makes the stop on Coffin.
That almost caught Haig by surprise there. She was not expecting that puck to come back at her. She was expecting it to go into the corner. They almost caught her on that one to go up 3-zip. I just love the puck movement by the Trojans. I mean, they've done a nice job. I mean, they got some good players, John, but the key to their game is teamwork. They just move the puck really well.
Brando with the face-off draw, and then the shot getting tipped wide. And Blake getting it out to center. Head comes Abraham into the zone. Had it taken off her stick. A good play by Matthew. Matthew with it now. Dropping it back behind her net to Fultz. Clear to the blue line. And it came out of the zone, then back in. Let's, I guess, we're going to have an offside here.
Well, the rebounds right now have been hurting the Bears. That second goal was a beautiful rebound situation. It was a good thing she followed up on it, too. Lindahl just kept going in it and got the rebound and buried it.
Bears pass. It's deflected. Finally, they get it out to center. Higuchi after it. One player back into the circle. Backhand shot. Lavender the save, and decides to pull it back into her and cover up on it with Remy Abraham closing in on her.
Yeah, Higuchi can't play at all, John. I'm really glad we highlighted her. She made some really great moves there and got the puck back out front. It was too bad no other Bears are with her. They might have had Lavender dead to rights. But she got a quick stop and got that stick involved frozen.
Shots on goal 7-3 in favor of Wayzata. 90 seconds to play in the opening period. 2-0 Trojans. Bears keeping it down in the Wayzata zone. And now overtaken by Hackley and cleared out. Off of Blake's sticks. No icing here. Race for the puck. Oh, I thought a Blake player had touched it. Perhaps not, as Lindahl went after it. I thought it had gone off of Ream's stick, but
so did I.
It was in there.
Well, we're not on the ice, dog.
No. Here's up back to the Wayzata end.
Well, looking at their record throughout the year, the first period has been the Trojans generally a good period. They've outscored their opponents by over 17 goals in the first period.
That's not bad.
I'd like to have a 17-goal differential anytime.
Trojans get it out to center. It's passed to Brits on the pass. And Blake controlling in their own end. 45 seconds to play. Higuchi into the zone, then lost the puck. Wayzata able to push it out. Higuchi getting it back. Nice pull back, gets a shot away and fired it just wide of Lavender. Great job to pull it away from trouble and get a great shot off, but just missed the net.
I'm really glad she shot it. She's been passing a little bit too much. Start taking that shot. You got a good one.
Comes at it again. Backhander, and Lavender makes the save. Kept in at the point briefly by Blake and then cleared out to center. Final 10 seconds of play in the period. Went off the referee's skate at the blue line. And that'll be the end of the first period. A little slow start for Wayzata, but they finish strong down and they get the only 2 goals of the period.
Yeah, and like you said, they finished. They went after it. They got a rebound goal and a good shot on one, and just came back, rebounded after the first 5 minutes of not playing so well in the first period. Blake just needs more shots. They're being outshot right now, 7-4, and that includes the last shot they had. So Blake's got to generate some more shots here, but right now, pretty even game, John.
Our score through 1 period tonight at the Plymouth Ice Center. Wayzata Trojans 2, the Blake Bears nothing. We're back with more hockey from the pick right after this.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms. Thank you.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
It's Wayzata 2, Blake nothing. High school girls hockey tonight on CCX through 1 period of play. The Plymouth Ice Center. Let's look at highlights. Dan Ficken from the first 17 minutes here at the pick. Wayzata had more shots on net, certainly, than Blake. Molly Haig making a save. Monica Lavender at the other end. That was one of the better saves, really, the whole period.
Yep.
You saw a moment ago. First goal of the night scored by Sloan Matthews on a rebound try. Her 26th of the season. That made it 1-0 Wayzata at 9:19. They'll get one more great pass out front by Courtney Jacobs to Julia Lindahl. Scores on a rebound, her 6th goal of the season. That came at 13:29. And made the score 2-0 in favor of the Trojans. Let's look at the shots on goal. 7-4 in favor of Wayzata, and outdoing Blake, and the scoring chances 4-2. Clean game as far as penalties. Nobody in the penalty box in that first period.
I'll tell you what, a couple rebounds, bad rebounds there, cost the Bears 2 goals there. So you cover that up, and all of a sudden it's a 0-0 game. But 2-goal lead. I'm not too concerned yet if I'm the Bear coach, but we got to start shooting the puck. We got to get them on net here and really start testing Lavender.
You always find something to amuse you when you're like 8 years old, right? Going up and down the steps or down the pool is fun. There we go. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More hockey from Plymouth Ice Center right after this.
This one's for the real ballers and shot callers, the Sisterhood of Women in Tech. They're discovering cures, building apps, and programming the blockchain. They're CEOs, worldwide hustlers who can make it rain. They're tearing down the old boys club and seeing big gains. Because when women in tech come together, you know they make that change.
Wayzata 2, Blake nothing. As we get ready for the start of the second period here, high school girls hockey on CCX. John Jacobson, Dan Ficken. Boys hockey telecast, or next hockey telecast, either gender. Next Saturday, it is Anoka at Champlin at the Ice Forum. Champlin Park, I should say. Rebels have a pretty good season, Dan, in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Had a win recently against Elk River, a team that they, like a lot of programs, have struggled against through the years, and beat Osseo 10-1 last Saturday, although taking on a tough Rogers team here tonight.
They're beating who they should.
Yeah.
And they're winning a couple of those that they maybe shouldn't, like Elk River. So there's improvement going on in that program, and it's fun to watch because you want more contenders in the Northwest Suburban here than the Standards. They're having a very good season. They'll be fun to see next Saturday night.
So the Bears get a few more quality shots on net and try to see if they can put one past on the kilometer. I mean, Coach Christy King was honest with us before the game, said it's huge not having Ellie Morrison in the lineup. That's about 3 points a game that's missing out of their lineup. So that certainly is making a difference for the Bears. When you got your top goal scorer, somebody who's got 34 points in 14 games.
Well, you're also trying to teach your underclassmen, you're playing them regularly. Okay, you got to step up now. Maybe it's sooner than you think.
Centering pass in front. Sorry, Dan.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I had to talk about hockey then. But, I got off tangent there.
You're in the game. Yeah, but the sophomores and freshmen got to step up here. Not all season, just get a game or two. Get a game or two. And this is a good game for one of them to step up and put some pressure on.
Bears with the puck. They get the puck across the Wayzata blue line. Pass across and then dumped into the corner. Sent back out to the blue line, but he gets past Wethington at the point. Down into the Blake zone. Wayzata intercepts and in front, trying to get a backhand shot toward the net was the Brett, and it's cleared to the boards. And Blake has it now. Bagley with it as it poked off her stick. Good play by Jacobs. Here comes Wayzata now. Ream in on the right side. Top of the circle, shot away. Glove save by Molly Haig.
Oh, good clean glove save there by Molly Haig. She needed to get one of those. She's been a little shaky with that, and so she needs to cover them up with the glove. And once it gets into her body, hold it in there. No more rebounds. No more rebounds.
Face-off win for the Trojans as they pull it back between their 2D and kind of skate it down back in their own zone. Flipped back in to the Blake end by Annie Bergstrom. Push to the corner on the Ream stick. Left boards, pinching in from the point. Thrown out front. Blake cleared that away. Down to the near side, and Blake able to get it out of the zone. Too far out, though, in front of Nygaard. Wayzata still has possession. Out to center, off the stick of Matthey. Placing at the blue line and taken by the Bears. Liebert ahead. Abraham trying to gather the puck back in, but couldn't, and shot back to the Bears' end. Blake with it there. Blum. Pass up to center. Higuchi Pass across, shot away. Lavender fight. Look at that. And then the rebound try from the corner from Higuchi on net. And Lavender makes the save on it. Looks like on that first one that she made the save, obviously, but kind of fought that shot from Abraham and gave up the rebound. And there was Susie Higuchi for the rebound. Look at it again.
A little bit of a hard flutter puck, and then Higuchi came over and put another shot right on the side of the net. Really nice shot.
Higuchi backhand shot, and Lavender a great save on that one. Blake with a couple chances there in a few seconds of play. Wayzata now with the puck back down into the Bears' end. Matthews turning up the boards. Dumping it back for Britz out in front, and it's on the Higuchi stick for Blake. Out across center ice. Into the Wayzata zone. And knocked off her stick. She'll go back and pick it up. Big shot away from the left point. Fired wide of the net by Fagley. Comes back to Fagley. Putting it back behind the Trojans' net. And flipped out by Hackley to center. Rose with it. Lost it as Lindahl shoots it down into the Blake zone. Wethington after it there. Got there a step ahead of Britt. Jackie Wethington playing it up to the boards. Out to center ice. Here's Rose. And on the right side, stops in the circle, trying to center it. Got that block, gets it back. Then lost it, chipped up the left side. And Wayzata gets it ahead, trying to skeet. Ahead is Ostapik for Wayzata. She goes down and Blum on top of her. Clear to the boards, goes for the corner. Back out left point, Knight. And Blakely cleared back out. Pass comes ahead, and a good takeaway defensively by Kosika.
I just love the way the Trojans got their head up and looking to move the puck to each other back and forth. And just a few mistakes. Blake stepped in front, but I like the way Wayzata's moving the puck.
Big Kosika getting it back for Blake and pushed out of the zone by Abraham. Wayzata will dump it right back in. 5 minutes played here in the second period. Both goals for Wayzata coming in the first period. Here comes Higuchi on a rush. Shot away. Lavender the same rebound try, and Lavender covers up on that. And it was Fagley who was trailing the play and got the rebound tight on the senior goalie. And again, Monica Lavender, the save percentage of 92% coming in, making 2 saves here.
Yeah, but Higuchi, what I like best about that play, she got it on net. She made the goaltender make a slave down low. Oh, and guess what happened? They had a rebound opportunity.
At center ice, Wayzata will shoot it in. Peters dumping it down in. Haig leaves it behind her net. The boards. And a takeaway by Blake. Sam Brose in across the line. Brose centering pass. Goes off a stick. Higuchi hovering in the area. Trying to get her shot away. Wayzata able to clear it out. Here comes Matthews. Higuchi getting back and cuts her off. Good tie up on the stick. And it allows Blum to come in and play it for Blake. On the blue line kept in by Fultz. And shot back out by the Bears. No icing here. They'll come in on net. Lavender will leave the puck for Matthew.
After that last shift, do you think Higuchi can play the game, John? Jeepers. Both ends of the rink.
Go down. Here comes Brose again for Blake. Big shot away and gets blocked. Really nice block by Fultz. Then gets the pass ahead to Jacobs. And it's icing on Wayzata.
You know, I was looking at shots on goal for these teams, and it's amazing that the Trojans only give up 23 shots per game on average. Blake on the other hand gives up 30 shots per game.
Shots on goal this period, 4-1 in favor of Blake. Just 8-8 for the game. Bears with the puck in the Trojan zone, trying to get one on the board. Can't get two before you get one down.
That's right.
They've been close a couple of times here in the second. Wayzata able to take it away though. Rink-wide pass. Chased down by Lindahl, cuts in front and sliding across. And making a big save is Molly Haig.
Big time save right there by Molly Haig. Came across on her as she was, the Trojan coming in on the net. And just stuck it out there. Was that Lindahl? Yeah, it's Lindahl. Yeah. Got that pad straight over. Beautiful save. Lindahl could have got it up and above, but she was stretched out as it was by Haig forcing her outside like that.
Face-off win for the Bears. Abraham, cross for Higuchi. Goes down below. The line had to take it away by Hackley. Up to the blue line, kept in the zone by Blum. Shot gets deflected to the corner. Blum will keep it in for the Bears. And to pop it back into the corner, and Wayzata intercepts, and they'll dump it down to the Bears' end. Jackie Weffington got to it first for Blake. Kept in by Ream at the point. Pushed back to the open corner by the Bears. Cleaning up the boards and out of the zone by Abraham. Shot back ahead by Ream. Loose puck in center ice. Wayzata trying to regain possession in the neutral zone. Throw it into the middle of the ice and picked off there by Blum. Loose puck. Blum will get it again. She'll chip it into the corner. Bears will go off for a change. Knight. The pass to Coffin. Back to Knight. Banks it off the glass out to center. Kosika for Blake. Will circle back in her own zone. Off on the pass to Opp. Pushed ahead on the zone by Jung. Matthews takes it for Wayzata. Head to Coffin and into the Blake zone. And a quick moving second period. Not many whistles. And then 8:15 to play in the second. Shut out in front. And Haig comes up with a save.
Now you think Sloan Matthews is a threat anytime she gets inside your blue line? Jeepers.
Blake getting it back, and they miss on the pass. This will be icing on the Bears.
Yeah, a lot more smooth play this period, John.
Yes.
The puck's getting moved better. Not as many icings and stuff. No long-term forechecking scenarios. Teams generally are getting out eventually after the first, second try. So it's been a much more even period.
Taylor Williamson encouraging her players on.
I could picture her with a fedora on. I really could.
Cleared out to center by the Bears, and they come into the Wayzata zone. Trojans able to flip it up to center. An advantage for them. Jacobs comes in, left circle, passing it out in front, and couldn't get it onto the stick of Britt. Centering pass, that meets Britt's stick. Lindahl gets the shot, save, rebound try, and that goes wide. Hay gave up the rebound and the loose puck, but Wayzata unable to put it away. And the Trojans get some pressure here in the Bears zone.
Well, if I'm the Wayzata coach now, if I'm Taylor, I'm telling him get shots on net. She's shaky. She's been dropping stuff, giving up rebounds. Keep putting the puck on her.
Jacobs getting the puck for Wayzata. Banks it out. Shot away, deflected. Matthew had the shot. Lindahl deflected it, but wide of the Blake net. Comes out to center. Back onto the stick of Matthew. Up to center on the Ream stick and into the Bears zone. Skating after it goes Crandall. On the boards it comes. Higuchi for Blake. Has it. Gives the pass up. Puck up and then it's flipped ahead. And then down into the Wayzata zone where the Trojans regain control with Fultz. Up to center. Green. It's blocked by Wethington, who has it now for Blake. Backhanded ahead, too far. It's going to be icing on Blake.
Well, that's the first one in a long time as far as icings go here. The puck's been moving around pretty good. Both teams got their legs. And again, just a question of, there's another nice shot here. And again, that rebound, boy.
Jacobs came crashing toward the net. That's 19 right there. Just couldn't get her stick. Get the puck directed into the net.
Hank's having an issue with her glove. She's fumbled more than she's caught with it. She's having an issue with it. I don't know what's going on, if it isn't hers or just something going on there with that.
Made 8 saves on the night. Bears trying to get it up to Higuchi and do. She gave it up, trying to clear it out. It comes out in front and gets steered wide into the boards. And it goes out of play. Face off here in the Blake end.
And you can see the energy level Miss Higuchi's got when she's in the third period, because they're double shifting her right now, playing her a lot. But she's been very effective. She can attack the Trojans well and plays good defensively. So put her out there.
Matthews and Bros on this face-off. Won by Sloan Matthews, but again pulled by Wayzata out of the zone. Comes Peters. Trying to get the pass ahead. That gets broken up. Blake will sweep it into the Wayzata zone. Hackley trying to get it to center. Picked off. Centering pass out in front. And that one went just behind Nygaard. Wayzata coming back. There's Matthews down the right side, centering attempt, and that gets picked off. Taken back by Coffin, right out in front of the shot and the goal. That's a great pass by Coffin, and then buried by the freshman Jenna Britt, and it's 3-1, 3-0.
Whoa, Jenna Britt coming right down the slot. Beautiful pass into her, quick catch, quick move, shelved it. Haig's looking down on herself, but there's nothing she can do about that. But look at this pass. One move, bang, shelved. What are you going to do? She's right in on top of you here. Boy, nice play. Nice play by the Trojans. That's where that passing and that teamwork, John, I was talking about earlier, comes to fruition here. So now the Trojans are off to a 3-zip lead.
Brits with their second goal of the season. We got a Blake player down. And that brings a whistle here with Annie Fagley down on the ice.
I don't know if, yeah, there will be a penalty on that one. I was wondering. That was as good a body check I've seen in a long time, boys or girls. See, she comes through now, just, oh, elbow under the chin, took her back. And that was height. That wasn't an intentional to hurt thing. It was just the height of the Trojan D, and just put her down.
So Matthew will go off here for 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid hit. Well played, though.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. More hockey from Plymouth Ice Center right after this.
This is CJ, CEO of CJ's Produce. I'm the muscle, she's the brains.
It works.
My great-grandfather acquired Brantley Estates in the early 1950s. Mama Tia is my grandmother. She was actually the first in the family to get vaccinated. I was afraid. I came up with every excuse. My grandmother got her shot. I saw how strong she was. Why can't I? CJ needs his father to show him how to become a man. So I am fully vaccinated. I have somebody counting on me, so we made the leap.
My kids put skis on as they were learning to walk. I want my kids to be able to have those moments with their kids. Being a scientist, I'm worried about climate change in so many different ways for my kids. From the second you have a child, You want to do everything to protect them. I think our action on climate change is no different. It's just an extension of being a mom.
This one's for the real ballers and shot callers, the sisterhood of women in tech. They're discovering cures, building apps, and programming the blockchain. They're CEOs, worldwide hustlers who can make it rain. They're tearing down the old boys club and seeing big gains. Because when women in tech come together, you know they make that change.
She went off to the left.
Yes.
Annie Fagley helped out and out of the rink. It's good to see that she was more or less helped off a little bit, but going on her own. It ends up being a 5-minute major, Dan, for the elbow. So Blake with the 5-minute power play now, and with that being a major, even if they're able to score one goal, the penalty will continue the full 5 minutes, regardless of how many goals Blake might score. So, great advantage for the Bears, and trying to take advantage of it, although they do lose the services of Fagley. Let's see what Blake can do. That's our first penalty of the night here, coming late in the second period.
Well, they need to cash in on at least one here.
Shot away and a goal! There was a delayed penalty coming up as a Blake player got tripped. But then Sam Brose puts it away, and it's 2-1. 3-1.
Third leading scorer on the team for the Lake Bears. 7th goal of the year. She has an interesting stat, John. She's got 3 power play goals for the Bears. That makes it 4. Nice shot. It's amazing what happens when the puck goes on the net. My God. Well, see if they can get it. The Bears can get it set up again down in the Wayzata zone, and take another shot at putting another one up there to tie the game.
Gucci and Kosika get the assists, and Bros' 7th goal of the season. So 3-1, and again that power play continuing. Still nearly 4 minutes left in it. Less than 4 minutes left here in the second period. 3-1 now. Wayzata leading Blake.
Well, Blake's only been clicking at a 17% rate on the power play, so that was a big goal for them.
Blake's offside here.
Yep. Ought to be doing that there on the power play. Well, Coach Game's got to be pleased with the way this is running around right now. I think she's happy. That goal is a big one for them. Gets them back within range.
Abraham winning the face-off. Jung brought it in the zone. Comes back out. And brought back in on the right side by the Bears. Cleared out by Wayzata. Wethington will skate it down. Oh, and now they ice the puck on the power play.
Well, it's like you said, John, they got 9 sophomores and freshmen playing. They're going to make some mistakes like that. That's part of the deal. On that, but they're growing. They're still in this game too. So basically, the Bears will have a power play all the way to the end of the period here, and a few seconds left in the third period to open it up with.
Bears with control of the puck again. Higuchi with the pass, comes back to Bros. She had the goal a minute ago. Getting the pass for Kosika. Kosika back out, Higuchi. Rose, same place she scored from before. This one goes off the stick, or skates rather, of her teammate. Back to Higuchi, top of the right circle. Leads a pass off, goes off the stick there of Fagley. Or excuse me, of Bros, and cleared out And Wayzata will get a change here. With 2:10 to play in the period, Matthews picks it off and then taken right back by Higuchi. Feeds it off to Abraham.
Beware Matthews. She's got 3 shorthanded goals this year, 3 of them.
Pick off by Wayzata, and they'll clear it down. 1:45 to go in the second period. 3-1 Wayzata. Each team with a goal here in the second. Chabaklo brought it into the Wayzata zone. Trojans pick it off and cleared down by Jacobs. Matthews going to skate after the loose puck and gets to it first. Pushes it back to center. Cleared back ahead by Peters. And then Blake gets control again. Good tie up by Hackley at the blue line, preventing Chabaklo from bringing the puck in the zone, and they did anyway offside, but that was all set up by the play of Sammy Hackley.
Yeah, she did a nice job standing up at the blue line there. I tell you, she's a competitor. You see that in the first few shifts here, and they really needed her to step up here because they could have had a 2-on-1 coming out of the corner.
Under a minute to play in the first period, in the second period of play here at Plymouth Ice Center. Shot away, save made by Lavender off of Katie Leibert's shot. Here's Higuchi with it again. Left circle, carrying deep, back behind the net. Still with it. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming up here on Wayzata. Higuchi still with it, trying to go through traffic. Shot away, and they score! Looks like Kate Kosika was the one that knocked it in, and Blake is within 1 at 3-2. Julia Blum right there as well. And now we got a game.
Boy, Blum usually plays defense. She's been playing very well today defensively too, and she's down there a little deeper this time, and she's snuck down, and I don't know if she got a piece of it, but she was sure part of the action there.
Yeah, Blum's there, but I think the puck's already in the net off the shot from Kosika.
Yep. Good call, John. You got good eyes.
Squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. 26 seconds to go. The whistle. We got another Blake player down. It's Higuchi. Gets back up on her own. Let's see what happened there. There was no penalty call here. Christy King maybe thought there should have been one. Let's see. A little push, and she certainly lost her balance and went into the boards.
That head snapped back into the boards there, so she's got a little ringy-dingy. They can't afford to lose her. They just can't. Right. She's got to be able to go back on the ice.
At 16-46 in the second period, third goal of the season. With the single assist.
Shot away here by Blum on the save by Lavender. Blake trying to tie it up here before the end of the period. Right out in front, loose puck. And that'll be the end of the second period. So the 5-minute power play nets 2 goals for the Bears, and they're within 1 at 3-2.
Oh, we got a 3-0 game, and all of a sudden we got a 3-2 game all of a sudden. But that major penalty was huge and got them going, and now the threat. They're 1 goal down. They're just 1 shot from tying the game. And we just hope Higuchi's okay, and everybody else comes out of the Bears locker room healthy and feeling good. Nobody hurt. And we got a hockey game, John.
No doubt. Our score after 2 periods of play: Wayzata 3, Blake 2. Second intermission coming your way next on CCX.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there, choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. High school girls hockey tonight on CCX. 2 periods of play in the books. Wayzata leading Blake by a score of 3-2. 2 teams top 15 in Class AA is 2-0 Wayzata after 1 period. So look at highlights. Dan Ficken from the 2nd period of play. Active number 7 for Blake tonight. Susie Higuchi and Donica Lavender able to make the save on her at the other end. Not as many shots on net on Molly Haig. The Trojans just missed on that rebound try by Courtney Jacobs. But they were able to get one in the net to make it 3-0 on the goal by Jenna Britz, the freshman, to make it 3-0. But then Blake comes back, and unfortunately, that's how part of the reason they came back. Annie Fagley went down. That brought a 5-minute major, and Blake able to score twice. The first one there from Sam Brose, the junior, to make it 3-1. And then the shot that sneaks through there from the stick of 24, Keith Kosika. Higuchi getting an assist. And that's where we're at now through 2 periods of play. Shots on goal. Blake now out shooting Wayzata, 13-11. Scoring chances evened up a little bit. And the 1 penalty for 5 minutes. And Blake's cashed in twice. There's still 21 seconds left on the major penalty to Mampy.
Well, you can look at one thing that's changed this whole game. Penalty, major. And they made it go 2 goals. I remember the game you and I did, what was it, Blaine and Maple Grove men, where Blaine got a 5-minute major on Brzezinski, and how many did they score? 4?
Right.
Maple Grove?
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. And section final.
Yes.
Boy.
Let's look at other scores from around the area tonight. Delta Rockford leading Breck at Breck Anderson Arena by a score of 2-0. AC playing at Northern Tier. That's the St. Francis Cambridge area. That one's scoreless. Elk River Zimmerman trailing Maple Grove by a score of 1-0. And Benilde St. Margaret's up on Minneapolis 2-0. That Benilde St. Margaret's team is one that either or both of these teams are going to have to get through in order to try to get to state. Of course, Edina, a great team in Section 6AA play as well, coming up in February. And there's the rankings in the state. Andover at number 1, Edina ranked 2nd, then Lakeville, South Minnetonka, Holy Family, Maple Grove, Rogers, BSM. Wayzata, as we mentioned, number 9, right behind Benilde, and Rosemont.
You know what
rounding
else?
out the top 10.
You know what else you're looking at right there? Pretty much the schedule for both the teams that are playing here tonight. I mean, they play each other quite frequently, and that's why they're so good.
That'll be fun to watch here in the next few weeks here as we lead up to section play. There's Hill Murray just outside the top 10. Blake at number 13. Gentry Academy at number 14. Centennial Spring Lake Park, also the Northwest Suburban at number 16. North Wade County's had a good program the last several years now. Blaine at number 19, and Brainerd Little Falls rounding out the top 20 in Class AA.
It's good and strong, I'll tell you. It's good to see girls hockey. These are good hockey teams. They're fun to watch, and they know how to play the game. It's come so far, John, since we started this many, many years ago, and it's fun to see. And this exciting one here now, too. Blake just take advantage of the power play, but they learn that get the shots on net, because Lavender will give up a rebound here and there, and they just need to do that this period, and I think we'll have a very interesting 3rd period here.
Third period on the way from the Plymouth Ice Center. Score after 2. Again, Wayzata leading Blake 3-2. More hockey on CCX after this.
As a scientist, I know by the time she takes her first breath, 9 billion more tons of carbon pollution will be in the air. When she takes her first steps, wildfires will have burned millions more acres she could have explored. By the time a child born today goes to college, it may be too late to leave them the world we promised. Our window to act on climate change is like watching them grow up. We blink and we miss it.
Wayzata 3, Blake 2. John Jacobson, Dan Ficken back at the Plymouth Ice Center. One more period to play here at the pick. Although Blake wouldn't mind if they're getting to an extra period. That means they've tied things up here, right?
Yes, it would. Well, they played a good game. They haven't quit. They're fighting back hard. Wayzata just kill this penalty. Do what you do. And then I would expect probably about halfway through the third period, if the score's still the same, they'll be bringing a center back high to cover the defensive end of things. But looks like Miss Higuchi's okay. Thank you very much. We were going to miss you, young lady.
So again, 21 seconds left in that major penalty. And we're underway here in the third. Coffin winning the drawback to Matthews. And that'll kill off most of the rest of the time here. Skated down by Blum in her own zone. Trying to turn back away from pressure from Nicole Britz. And played up to center ice to Higuchi. Matthews took it off her stick. Wayzata's back at full strength. Puck is loose in the Wayzata zone and then skated back out by Kosika. Being chased all the way by Stella Knight. Kramer releases the pass. Trying to keep it in is Hackley at the blue line, and it's Blum in on the right side for Blake. Blum carries, trying to center it, comes out of the zone as Wayzata clears it. Pass across to Abraham. She'll chip it ahead, in on net. Lavender will steer it to the corner, or Knight will take it. Play it up through center. It's going to be icing on Wayzata.
Well, not much fire off on that penalty at the end there, but Blake is, forechecks working again. They're still doing a good job, especially in the neutral zone. A couple good turnovers there. Get deep in the zone. Good to see that young lady back. She has been potent for them tonight.
Shot from inside the blue line, jacking Wevington, goes wide. Bears chase the puck back down on their own zone. Wevington playing it ahead. Too far out in front for Jung. It's icing on Blake.
Well, it's kind of wet in the corners here, John. I'm really surprised. What is it, -5 outside, and it's still wet inside the building here? Of course, the heaters are on.
It's dropped to -8 according to my phone, Dan.
You stay here tonight. It might be warmer in the arena.
It's right warmer right here under the heaters. I wouldn't have to get back to my car.
Yeah.
Matthews trying to skate out in front for Wayzata. Comes to the boards, dumping it to the corner, but taken there by Blake, by Sam Rose. Rose, who had the first goal tonight, feeds to Higuchi on her left. Higuchi coming in, shot away, and Lavender trying to get the blocker up there and makes a nice save on it. Good shot, good save. Higuchi keeps the puck in the zone. Feeding it to Bros, centering it. But it went off the back of the net. And take it by Matthews. Coffin gets a stick on it and able to redirect it down into the Blake zone. Bears get it ahead. Bros will dump it in as the Bears go off for a change. Knight for Wayzata didn't get much on that pass. Liebert able to keep it in the zone for Blake, but only for a moment as Hackley got it out.
Well, you don't think Hackley's a competitive, John? Holy bucket. She battled that thing, made sure it got out of the zone.
Puck chip back behind the Wayzata net. Jacobs getting it onto Hackley's stick. He'll bank it ahead to center, right onto the stick of Lindahl. Comes it down to the Bears' end where Haig will leave it. Taken there by Wethington, by Addie Wethington. That's Kosika with it. And missed on the pass, just a little bit too far out in front of Chabaklo. Shot back in by Wayzata. Gucci, Jung up the middle of the ice. Cleared away by Wayzata. Abraham at center. It's ridden off the puck there. Oh, and then it comes to Higuchi. Pulls it back, comes in, and still with it. Centering it out in front, a shot away. And Lavender gets over and makes the save and covers up. Remy Abraham with a couple of shots on net there. Higuchi, I thought, wow, she should have shot the puck. But then gets a great pass away here.
Look at this. Whoop. Oh, right to the stick, and a shot there and a shot there. And it was, oh my God, Lavender getting there and even giving up a rebound on the first shot. She covered up the second one by staying upright as far as her chest and shoulders were up. Nice save. Boy, that was nice.
Monica Lavender keeping this a 3-2 lead for Wayzata. Play down in the Bears zone now. 13:20 to go here in the third period. Good girls hockey game tonight on CCX between these two Section 6 AA opponents. Here's Sloan Matthews, top of the circle, fires, glove save by Haig.
Haig nice and steady there, knowing that, the Wayzata's ready to shoot, especially with Matthews out on the ice. Be ready at any time, but they battled themselves back into a one shot can tie it.
Wayzata can't keep the puck in the zone. Here comes Liebert back for Blake. High slot, shot away, missed the net. Jung trying to put her out in front. Hackley got in her way so she couldn't do so. Back out to the blue line, came outside the zone, and the whistle as Kosika pulled it back outside the zone. We'll get a face-off outside the Wayzata blue line.
Just a little mistake, got a little off balance as she was backing, and it came across the blue line. Tell me the way she came back in, she thought she'd be okay, but
there's Hackley for Wayzata in on the left side. Pass got deflected by Opp from the blue line, kept in the zone by Jenna Bretz. Dropped back behind the Blake net and took a weird carom, came out briefly in front. Rich trying to center it. And Blake takes it instead. Liebert getting across, but too far out in front of Chabaklo. Trojans pass into the neutral zone, gets picked off. Brought in by Blum. Onto the stick of Knight. Blum keeps it in for Wayzata. Down to Abraham in the corner. Back out, Blum trying to get a shot away. That gets blocked. Good defensive play by Stella Knight, the senior defenseman. Bears will regroup at center ice. Trailing by a goal, 11.5 minutes to go in the third. Shot wide of the net off the stick of Abraham. Higuchi going after it. Matthews was there first. Wayzata with it to the blue line, kept in by the Bears. Now it's Hackley with it for Wayzata. Able to get it out to center, but then shot back in by Addie Wethington. Lavender comes well out of her net to play it there. And it's onto the stick of Sloan Matthews. Out come the Trojans. Shot ahead by Ream into the Blake zone. Kosika missed on the pass. Shot from the blue line. Hit some traffic in front. Picked up by Liebert. Comes out right point. Trojans keep it in as Peters got it toward the corner. Comes back to Peters. Still able to keep the puck in the zone. Bears will sweep it to the blue line. Peters again keeps it in. Comes it back and around the net. Will be chased down by Ream, and then pinching in to play it was Fultz. Blake now with control with Sam Brose. And trying to get it to the corner, but missed and shot it over the glass and out of play.
Well, Brose with a good move to get it out of the zone. Good play down there by the Blake D as they just got a little physical and stopped that motion by Wayzata, because Wayzata was controlling a beautiful forecheck there. Just playing the game in the other team's end, which is what they would like to do for the rest of the game.
Face-off win by Jacobs. She'll shoot it down into the Blake zone. Pass ahead too far for Jung. Played by Wayzata ahead to the Blake line. Jung will take it back for the Bears. Skate after it after dumping it to the corner. And she'll get to the puck and skate it off the play by Jacobs. Courtney Jacobs, who has an assist tonight for Wayzata, got it to center. Shot back in by Opp. Jacobs behind her own net. Gives the pass off for Foltz out to center. Touched ahead by Lindahl into the Blake zone. Lindahl trying to pull it out in front, lost it, and cleared back ahead. Was kept in by Wayzata briefly. Here comes Higuchi for Blake. One player back, trying to go to her backhand. Hackley kind of rides her off the puck, and the loose puck comes free to Annika Lavender, covers up.
Boy, Higuchi almost got herself out in front there, John. She made a really nice move. She went to her right, and then she came back to her left. How long them legs going to stay? How long are those legs going to stay?
He has played a lot of hockey tonight. 9:18 to go in the third.
Yeah, her and Julie Bloom on defense have both played a lot of hockey here.
Matthews getting the shot on net. Save made by Haig. Matthews will skate after it again. Turns, fires, and shot her wide of the net. Alan Matthews headed to Ohio State to play collegiate hockey next year. Shot in and a save made by Haig as Hackley pushed in hard from the left point. Right side kept in by Knight for the Trojans. Trying to clear, but Wayzata getting good pressure on this shift. Comes out in front. And going down was Britz, Nicole Britz that time. And Blake keeps possession. Higuchi skating around a couple players. Still with it into the Wayzata zone. Goes down. Lost the puck and taken by the Trojans. Shot out to center and cleared back in.
Blake's running out of legs here, John. I'm kind of seeing this throughout. They're kind of running out of legs.
Pass comes back to the blue line for the Bears and played ahead. Yeah, they're not only down Ellie Morrison, there's a couple other regular players that they're without as well tonight. So getting some other players some nice time, but double shifting on players as well.
Yeah.
Some of their top players that are available to play this evening. Way back to the Wayzata blue line. Trojans and the pass missing, trying to get it to Bergstrom. No icing though. It's played down into the Blake zone. A while here without a whistle here in the third period. Down to 7.5 minutes to go. Which usually means whistle in about the next 10 seconds when I say that.
Yeah, we usually jinx it, don't we? It's amazing how we do that.
Wayzata keeping the pressure on in the Bear zone. Over skating and losing the puck was Lindahl. Lindahl gets it back now for Wayzata. Into the circle. Kept in by the Trojans and finally picked up by Brose. Blake cleared to the blue line. A guy came outside the zone. Here's Abraham for the Bears. Dump it into the corner in the Trojan zone where Peters is after it. To the blue line, kept in, then cleared right back out by Wayzata. Flip back ahead. And onto the stick of Peters. Just missed on the pass, trying to get it to Nicole Britz. It's icing on Wayzata.
Well, Wayzata's really is putting on a bit of a clinic there in the offensive zone for a while. Their forecheck is really working. A little trouble getting out of their zone all of a sudden, but Blake right now, good thing they got an attack zone face-off right now. Gives them a rest. They change the line. Let's see if they can generate something here.
6.5 minutes to go in the third period. Wayzata nursing a 1-goal lead. Sloan Matthews at center. Carried on, shot away by Coffin, and that gets blocked. Kosika was in the right spot. That was Addie Wethington who got in the way of that shot. To the blue line, Matthews keeping the puck in the zone. Here's Hackley for Wayzata at the boards. Puts it out in front, looking for a tip shot there from Mallory Coffin, and covered up by Molly Haig.
You want to be a good hockey team? You need your goalie to make saves like that. Haig did a nice job. Boy, she made the first save, and then she jumped out on it right away. Back on her feet and ready to go. Getting out there, got it. Nice job. So if she can stay steady here for the last 6 minutes and 2 seconds here, see if the Bears can put a mount of offense.
Hackley with a shot on net. Haig the save. Clean face-off win by Courtney Jacobs. Sammy Hackley the shot, and Molly Haig the save. We'll do it again.
I don't remember Haig giving up a rebound yet this period.
Back it comes. Here comes Hackley, high slot. Puck gets deflected high and up and over the net. Off point, Jacobs sweeping it toward the front of the goal, where it was deflected by Jenna Britz to the corner. Britz after it again. Centering attempt. That gets blocked by Bros. And back comes Blake. They'll flip it out to center. Trojans get there first. Down to the Blake blue line. Back out. Wayzata's got to jump back onside. Bears have control of the puck though. Bros trying to turn away from pressure. Gives it to Blum. Able to get it out to center ice. Hackley will bring it back in left side. Hackley after it again. Now it's Coffin with it. Shot away. It went up high. Hey, got a piece of it and deflected it to the corner.
Boy, Coffin's making some bids here. She has really been in the past period and a half a factor.
Pass ahead to the blue line. Matthews cruising in. Drop pass. Shot away. Haig making the stop there on the Cole Britz. Back to Sloan Matthews. Dump it back behind the net. Britz will go after it, trying to jam it in on the side. Hay got over and made the save. Kosika now for Blake. Dump it out to center, trying to chase down the loose puck in the Wayzata zone as we're under 4.5 minutes to go in the third. 3-2, Wayzata leading Blake.
I love it when they get frozen like this. Refs going, let it go, free it up.
And they do, and Matthews finally comes out of there with it. Blake gets it back. Jung trying to get a shot, but that gets blocked. Peters, who blocked that shot, went after it, but now it's going to be taken, Fultz blocked it. Peters had it. And then cleared by Bergstrom ahead. Too far off of Crandall's stick, although she'll skate after it, but Addie Wethington got there first for Blake. Out it comes to center. Shot back in by Wayzata. Bears trying to clear here. Hackley putting it toward the front of the net. Jung will push it to the boards. And cleared out by Blake to center. Shot back in from there by the Trojans. Abraham trying to did get a touch on the pass, on the breakout pass from Kosika. That allows the Bears to make a change. Wayzata steam it back through center ice. Stella Knight. And then Jacobs following the play. Good break up on the play. And back comes Jung for Blake the other way, and comes in on net, and Lavender makes the save.
Boy, I was just going to say, just as the Trojans were walking that puck up the ice and going inside the zone, boy, that's perfect. Now just take it deep and make them go 200 feet. And a quick turnover, and all of a sudden, bang, Blake is right back down there attacking your goalie here and forcing your goaltender to make a save. Get it deep, forecheck it hard, get a third person back, and just keep dumping it back into the Blake zone.
Bears and Coach King will use their timeout here With 2:44 to go in the third.
Think she's going to pull right away?
No, I don't think so.
I think 2:44 is
Upcoming on CCX, it's the Robbinsdale Rumble Friday night at Cooper High School. Wrestling as Armstrong takes on Cooper next Tuesday night. The Cooper Hawks boys basketball team at home against Waconia. Boys hockey a week from Saturday. That's at Oka Champlin Park. And then Monday the 31st should be a good one. Northwest Suburban Conference boys basketball to Chino Grace at Osseo.
Full slate as usual.
Full slate.
You guys are working. By gosh.
Got to earn our money, Dan.
You know what? This is such a fun part of the season, though. You know, we're starting to get into now. We're going to go girls hockey sections. Then we're going to go wrestling sections. Then we're going to go boys hockey. And it's that whole 4 to 5 week period is just a joy as we watch these high school athletes compete for a state championship. There ain't nothing better.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And we'll be back into the bigger venues for the state tournaments. Everything was different for the most part last year as far as where games were played, and skating for St. Paul for hockey.
Yeah, and I think the only real change section-wise, I think, was we were talking about Elk River the other day. They got moved back to Moorhead. That poor group, they got to go between Duluth East and Moorhead all the time. So, but it should be an interesting run. We have some teams within our viewing area that have a good shot at making state this year. So it'll be a fun ride in both boys and girls hockey.
Molly Haig still in net for Blake. Bears trail it by 1 with the puck in the Wayzata zone, trying to center it. They do, but picked off by the Trojans. Skated down by Blum. Cross for Jackie Wethington up the center ice. Onto the stick of Abraham. Higuchi ridden off the puck. Good defensive play there by Sloan Matthews. Enough to play her off the puck without drawing a penalty.
Yeah, well, stop Higuchi first. I mean, if it goes for an icing, big deal. No big deal. Don't worry about it. But that time Higuchi did a little something different. She faked outside and went inside. But they were ready for it. I'm thinking in about 16 seconds they're going to pull her.
Jung and Jacobs on the face-off. Won by the Bears. Back behind the net it goes. Colts able to get it up to center ice, and here comes Wayzata. They bring it in on the right side. Lindahl. Centering pass out in front. Jacobs fired it wide. Might have had that far side of the net, but missed it with her shot. Lindahl back off for Jacobs. Centering pass out in front. Out in front, Lindahl tried to get a shot on net, and it's cleared out of the zone. Foltz after it. Plays it ahead for Jacobs. Left side centering pass and missed. Trying to hit it to Jenna Britz. And this much pressure keeping Haig in. Now here's a chance for Blake. A shot away, and Lavender makes a huge stop on Brose. Another try, and Brose shot it wide this time. Blake's got the extra attacker on the ice with 1:10 to play. Brose got free all of a sudden, was in tight on Lavender. To the Blake, to the Wayzata blue line. Higuchi lost track of the puck. Bears keeping it in. 55 seconds to play here in the third. Higuchi behind the net. To the corner, Wayzata clears, and Bears have to come back out to center ice. They keep control of the puck. Brose touched by Higuchi. Right side, Abraham trying to go after it. Higuchi gets there first. 30 seconds to play in the third. Bears with the extra skater on. Left point, shot gets blocked. Blum after it for the Bears. Cleared by Wayzata toward the empty net. It's a goal.
Well, you don't see that happen that often, but occasionally that first shot down there will find the opening in the net. And great effort by the Bears here. Up until 17 seconds left in the game, they were really pushing it. So Good effort by them, but, the Trojans kept it in the clear and found an opening here. There's the play right there.
That's a long shot by Nicole Britz. It finds the back of the net. So joins your sister in the scorebooks tonight.
I can see her getting home tonight, and Dad asked, "Did you aim that?" And she's going to go, "Of course I did, Dad." All that shooting in the garage.
16:43, the empty netter. We'll give the win here to Wayzata. Nygaard will bring it in for Blake, and that will do it. Good hockey game tonight here at the Plymouth Ice Center. Wayzata gets a 4-2 win over Blake.
Yeah, very good hockey game. Both teams came out competing. Saw a 5-minute major, which we don't see too often, and teams scoring twice, the Bears, to get themselves back in the game after going down 3-2. Relatively low shooting, 18 to 17 shots on goal in favor of Blake, believe it or not. And but a good overall defensive effort here of, two kind of rivalry section teams here.
We just had the one penalty in the game. It was big. It led to the 2 Blake goals, the 5-minute major. That's all we had. And in the end, Wayzata able to hang on and get their 14th win of the season. They're now 14-6-1.
Well, and I think, too, Blake coming in here with the injuries and all that stuff, didn't feel real optimistic. They played a heck of a game.
Yeah, they did. And
their kids stepped up to the plate. Iguchi was a factor the whole game, and so was Braz. Braz did a nice job. She got, I think, second goal. And there's players there. Don't count Blake out of this thing. Trust me, they're going to be there.
Now, like we said, these teams could very well play each other again in Section 6AA play here in a few weeks as we get into February. Good hockey tonight on CCX. Hope you've enjoyed it. More hockey coverage, basketball, and everything still to come this winter on CCX as we march toward the postseason. That will do it for our telecast tonight. For Dan Ficken and all of our great crew tonight here at the Plymouth Ice Center, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for tuning in. Final score again. Wayzata wins it over Blake, 4-2 the final.